as you can see, this is our desktop. It's full of documents, at the same time full of icons. So the remaining ones are also shortcuts. So if you see anything on the computer like this one's in a shortcut, it means this arrow shows a shortcut. So they simply tell us some of the programs that are being saved in the computer. Now, how can we differentiate between the icons and folders or documents? So what we call icons, they are very specific and majorly they are used for specific functions. Like now, this PC is an example of one icon, followed by the control panel and followed by the recycle bin. Another one is also called the network. So in this case, what we are seeing here, the four of them, they are also called the icons. Now these icons are majorly used to give more information about the computer and help one to be able to learn more about the computer, more especially in terms of the storage. At times you might lack them. For example, you can remove these icons on the computer since they cannot be there permanently. So simply you go to one of them and then right click and then say delete. So as you can see on the desktop, this PC has disappeared for those who are very keen. Also, let's go to control panel and right click and say delete. It's also disappeared. If you move again to what we call the network or my network, you say delete, it also disappear. Now in this case, how can we retrieve back what we have deleted from the desktop? It's very simple. We right click on the blank desktop and then you move to what we call personalize. Once you click there once, there's a new pop-up window that will give you options, as you can see on your top left downwards. So in this case, icons are found under themes. So if you click once, automatically you'll see other related settings, what you call desktop icons. Click there once, then move to the new top-up window, if you can see. So in this case, these are types of icons we're having. You can see that the ones which have ticks inside the box, it means they are checked and they are present. But if they are not ticked, it means they are missing. So I have to tick to return them on the desktop. So once I'm done with ticking and I'm making sure the boxes that I wanted they are checked, I'll say apply. And then from there I'll say okay. So once I'm done, move the top right and say close. Immediately you'll be able to see your icons on the desktop. Now what about the remaining one? The remaining one, like this one's in yellow colors, we call them folders. These are called folders. What are these folders? These are storage bags on the computer. They're used to save information, or they can save file in a form of videos, in a form of pictures, in a form of mp3s and etc. And then the remaining ones, as you can see and as I've told you there before, they are just programs. Now how do these icons help us? For example, let's start with this PC. This PC can tell you the type of the computer you are using, more specifically about the processor you are using. They can tell you also the storage and the speed and the type of the windows we are using. For example, I want to know on my computer I'm using which kind of Windows. So right click and then move to properties. Once you click, if your computer is too fast, we'll be able to see that we are using Windows 10 and we are using the processor of 3.2, installed RAM of 66 and the operating system of 64. That is under the system. As simple as that. So once you are done, we close on top. There's another one which is called a recycle bin. A recycle bin, it used to store the deleted items from the computer. For example, if I delete a document from the computer like this one, you right click and then say delete. Once I delete, it will disappear, but it doesn't mean fully it has gone away from the computer. You can also get it from the recycle bin, and I'm going to teach you on how to do it later on other episodes. Now first and foremost, I'm going to cover several computer application packages, and I'm going to teach you on how to go through package per package. So in this case, what I'm interested in, the first thing is on how to find those packages on the computer. Here I'm focusing on the main packages I want us to do. What are these packages? Let me list. For example, there are several packages here you need to understand on how we are supposed to go through them one by one. So in this case, I'll be starting with what we call MS Paint. MS Paint is a program that used for drawing, and we see how we are supposed to find it. Very simple. You go to the search pane here, you either type the word paint, and then you click paints. Immediately the program will pop up on the window. Another method is to go back to the all programs here on the start button, move to all program, and start scrolling bit by bit downwards to find the program where it's located in the computer. So in this case, you'll be able to see that program that is being located in the computer in a form of paint. Now, some programs tend to hide themselves, but if you go to Windows Accessor here, you'll be able to find paint allocated there. So if you click it, it will open on the same procedure as you have opened there before. Another package I want us to go through, the main one, is also called MS WordPad. MS WordPad. Again, you go to start, move to all programs here, and then start scrolling down one by one till you find MS WordPad. Where are they located? You move down, then you find Windows accessories. Try to check out whether we have MS WordPad. It's here. So if you click on it, immediately you see a pop-up window that is telling the program is WordPad. Another way is also you can click on the type search pane, then give the name or type the name WordPad. Immediately you see it below here, and then click on it, and you're able to see the program. As simple as that. Another program I want us to understand on how to find it is also called Microsoft Word or MS Word. You can also move to all programs here, then move down to what you call the Office family. Remember this program, some of them they are in a collection of programs which are saved inside what we call the Microsoft Office. So if you click there, you can find several programs including Microsoft Office Word 2007. Different computers have different different versions, whereby we have 2007, we have 2008, we have version 2010, 2013, 2016, 2021, and etc. So if I click this program, I'll be able to see the program opening. As good as that. Perfect. Another procedure is choose a shortcut and then click down here and then say Word. So this process you'll be able to see Microsoft Office Word 2007. I'm trying to give you alternative procedures so that when you want to open a document, in case you miss them, it will be very easy for you to be able to get the program without straining. Another main program is also called Microsoft Excel. Microsoft Excel is another program that is used for calculations. So in this case, I'm going to type the word Excel here on the search pane. Immediately you see a pop-up window here showing Microsoft Office Excel 2007. If you click on it, the program will open automatic. Same procedure, you can go back to start and move to all programs here, and then choose what we call Office, Microsoft Office, and then simply say Microsoft Office Excel. As simple as that. Another program we are supposed to know on how to open it is called MS Access. You go to start, move to all programs, and find Microsoft Office where it's located, and then find Access. This with an assign of a key. Click on it, and the program will open automatic. Another procedure is the same. Click down here on the search pane and type the word Access. Immediately you'll be able to see the program popping on your computer. Now, in our case also, we are introducing also another program that is called Picture Manning. Picture Manning, it's a program that is used to edit pictures, make passports, and at the same high brightness and controls and midtones of an images. So this one means you have to take an image on the desktop and then right click on that image. Once you right click and choose an option of Picture Manager, Microsoft Office Picture Manager, and then you click on it, and then very simple as that, you can be able to see your picture displayed on the desktop using the program. Another one is what we call typing tutor. is a kind of a typing tool that is used to assist learners to quickly learn on how to type on the desktop very fast. So if I click on the icon, I'll be able to see how this version will appear. Now this is the type of the version, and we're able to see there's different different versions here, or different levels of typing which are numbered in a form of lessons. So in this case we have several lessons. With the time, I'm going to introduce you to another episode on how you're supposed to go through and how you're supposed to place your fingers and how to type through everything. This is very simple, and make sure that you keep in touch. Now the last program I want us to go through also, it's called PowerPoint. Click down here on the search pane and type the word PowerPoint. Immediately it will pop up. Remember, the versions are different. You can be having 2007, 2008, 2010, 2012, 2016 up to 2021 and onwards. So this depends on the version you're using. So you click on this one, the program will open immediately. Remember, these are the packages or programs that we'll be using to study online, and we have to cover each and every program one by one in different episodes to make you understand. Now another procedure to find the program is the same. You just move to start and then all programs, and then of course we have to find it in Microsoft Office, and then immediately you will find the program called PowerPoint. So these are preview intro on how those programs are supposed to be opened. In the next episode, I'll be teaching on how to save files in a desktop and how to use different folders and on how to manage them. So keep in touch, and thank you so much. Now, since we said there are some folders here, these folders, and you said they are storage bags, how can you create them? Because maybe you need to save your information on the computer. Simply you right click on the blank desktop and move to new, then slowly move down to new, and then say folder. In the procedure I've said, you right click on the desktop and then move to what we call new, move to the right, and once you see a folder and then click on it, immediately you see a new folder being created that is waiting to be renamed. So I can prefer to get that one as what? Bayo Training Studios, and once I'm done, I'll strike enter key on the keyboard. You can also create another folder by also right click on the desktop, then move to new and say folder. I can also get it as what? Studios. So those are my folders. So the two, I can save the information that I want inside. So what about creating a subfolder? It's simple. You're just supposed to right click on the folder you want to create other folders inside, then you say open. Once you open, you move to what we call home. In the process of moving home, you can see a new folder here, so you click on it and you see another folder there. You can also add another folder there by saying new folder, and then also go back home and say new folder. So the three are folders. You can just give them different names. Right click and say a studio. Move to the second one also, right click and say rename to give them a different name, B studio. And then move to the last one, right click and say C studios. As simple as that. So we have three folders that are inside a main folder which is called Studio A. So these ones are called subfolders. The three are called subfolders. So one not done, just close here. So if I want to check those folders that I've created, you just move to Studios A, right click and say open. So in this case, we have created the new folders inside, which are called subfolders, to allow us to save other information in different sections in these folders. So once we are done, you say close. Another thing you're supposed to know is on how to increase or decrease the size of the folders on the screen. Very simple. Right click, move to view. There are three options here. As you can see, we have large, we have medium, and then we have small. What happens if you click medium? Check out the size. There we are small. What about if you view and then say small? There will be very tiny. So in this case, people prefer using the small size such that they can be able to accommodate large volume of information on the desktop. But in my case, I don't prefer that one, so I have to go back very fast and choose large icons so that I can be able to see my documents and icons properly to avoid what we call eye strains. So that is very simple on how to do it, and also for you to be able to perfect on this one, you're supposed to do and repeat what I'm doing here. The samples I'm supposed to show you that these folders on the desktop can be highlighted by dragging or holding your mouse on the left button. You can also select as many as you can and try to move them everywhere as you want on the desktop. Now, but sometimes you cannot be able to move them if they are not set in a manner it's supposed to be. So before you move those from the other side, you're supposed to right click and then you say view. Once you view, then you say how to arrange icons. Therefore, I can easily move them to the other side and I can rearrange them in patterns that I want on my computer. So it's very simple to do that one if you understand this concept I'm giving you here. So once I'm done and it's perfect, and simply try to return them to the normal state where they were, you simply say view, then move to auto arrange. It will change automatic. Remember, the option of auto arrange cannot allow these folders to move to the other side. Instead, they will disappear because they have not been what commanded to do so. So you have to first of all right click and say view, then say auto arrange. From there you can move even a single line like this one and then drag with the right according to your desires. As simple as that. So restore them back by right clicking and say view auto arrange. As simple as that. Now let's go back again and make sure icons are so big to avoid what you call the eye strain. Then you say view auto arrange icons. Perfect. Now some people can be interested also to change the background of their computer, which is very simple. Let me show you. So you right click and then say personalize. Immediately you see a pop-up menu here with different options to choose. Immediately you move to background where we are and then choose the type of the background. Remember, there are three forms. Can be in a slideshow form that can keep on moving now and again. Also we have another one is called solid colors. Of course this is going to be very smart. So if I choose solid colors, I can choose any color from the listed below and do something with them. So I can choose any color from the listed ones and say green. Once I choose that one and I click on it, I'll be able to see some changes on the background. So I have to close. So you can see it has changed from the previous background to this one. Hello guys, welcome back again. Today I want to teach you something that is very important, most especially, and that is how to rename the bootable devices. Now, one of the best examples here for the bootable devices here, it is called a USB, which is in full universal serial bar. First and foremost, you're supposed to locate where the USB is located in the computer on this PC, and then try to learn on how to name it. Step number one, you're supposed to go to your computer and then you say open, and then locate your USB in the old drive that you have. In my case here, I'm having the last one here, letter K. In this case, is our USB. So how am I supposed to name it? For example, I'm not comfortable with the name that they gave, so I really need to do what to rename it. So it's very simple. You right click, then move to rename, then give it a name that you want or a number. Like now I'll use this one. The error is best for me. Then I'll press or strike enter the keyboard. As you can see, my bootable device, it's already named. Perfect. Now the next thing now we made said now to do is all about formatting it. Formatting, as you can see, it has some content inside. Out of 3.74 GB, the remaining one is 1.79. So I want to erase everything so that it can remain empty. It's very simple. So you are supposed to right click, then move to the properties options here, then move to the property options or move to more options here and then select format. There's a pop-up window here is going to show you that you're going to format. Very simple. Right click to the options and move to format. So once you click, there's another pop-up window will come here showing you that you want to delete or format this kind of a drive. It will give you the capacity of the drive at the same time the name of the person. So if you want to just format it the way it is and you are very ready, you can simply say start. And then say the warning, formatting will erase or everything that you're supposed to do, that everything is going to be erased from that kind of portable device. You simply say yes, we want to erase everything. So you click OK, and then it will start erasing everything. Once it's done, it's going to be very, very clean and very empty. As you can see, wow, its formatting is complete. So you say OK, and close everything. As you can see, your flash is so I can do anything inside it. So it is empty. It does not have anything. So as you can see, your flash right now, your USB, it has no files inside. It's empty. Simple as that. Now, what if you have lost your kind of a portable device in the computer? How do you locate it? As I told you there before, you have what to call a search part here on the top right. You're supposed to click there and give the name of the drive you're looking for. But then scan, then you say give the number that you're using to find it. As you type the numbers, you can find as many as they can. So some can come and search here on the search page or locate like that. Thank you so much. Welcome back again. I want to show you on how to use a snipping tool that is used for screenshotting some images from the computer desktop or from any page of their computer. So it's very simple. To find the snipping tool that is used for screenshot, you move down to the start button on the bottom left and click, and then scroll here to find what you call Windows Accessory. So keep on scrolling down till you find W, that is for Windows Accessory. Once you are here, you click on it and then scroll down to find a snipping tool. Perfect. When you see it, just click on it once, then immediately you see a pop-up window on your screen. This pop-up window on your screen is going to give you several modes on how you're supposed to do what you call a screenshot. We have the first one here, the new, and then we have the modes. Here they are only basically focusing on the main 4 modes. If you take a full screen snip, it's going to take entire page of the screen. If you take a window snip, it's also going to take a specific window on the screen. And then we have a rectangle snip, also supposed to take only the side of the rectangle as you instructed, and the other one is what we call the freeform. The freeform type of snipping is whereby you can make some drawings and then take a screenshot from that drawing that you have done. Let me start what we call a rectangle snip and see what happens. So once you click on it, then you move on the desktop. Here you can see a plus sign that allows you to draw any required size as you want. So as you drag to the right or at the left, the more it increases. So I can simply say let me drag and cut the 3 icons. So once you release on the left button of your mouse, you'll be able to see a pop-up window showing that the screenshot has been taken, and therefore you are supposed to go to the file and then you save as on what? On the desktop. So click save. Choose the location here where you want to save your document. You can scroll out to find a desktop or click this arrow on top here to give you or multiple options where you want to save. So since I'm interested on the desktop, I just click on the desktop and give you the name and say 3 icons. So once I'm done, I'll simply say save. That is a rectangle style of what? Of screenshotting. Another one also, use a freeform here. I can use also a freeform. So just go back to our programs here, all of them, then move to what we call the Windows accessories again. W, scroll down. Then you see Windows accessory, then scroll down to find a snipping tool. Once you find it, click on it. Then now I'm moving to what we call a free mode, and let's see what will happen in a free mode. So if you give a free form snipping tool, You can make some drawing here. For example, you can make a drawing of a small cartoon here, draw it like that, like a baby, like that, and then once I'm done, I have this baby here using a snipping tool as smart as that. So you can see my babies here. Then therefore I can go to the file and then it says save as on the desktop, and scroll up and down to find the desktop where it's being located. So once you find it, you click and then you say baby boy. And once I'm done, I'll cross. Same procedure, I'll go back again and say start, then move this Windows accessory and try to find the snipping tool. So you move down and then you find the snipping tool, click on it. This pop-up window will appear, then you choose rectangle snip, full snip, or full screen snip. If I say window snip, you click on it, you'll see what will happen. Again, if I click on this one, full screen snip, it will just take entire screen automatic. For example, click on it, you say save, then move the desktop and then say save as on the desktop and say full snip. Sorry, full snip. Then you say save. Once you're done, you close. So those are the main modes of snipping on the desktop to make different designs or different. Hello, hi everyone, thank you so much for visiting again the next episode of Bayo Training Studios. And I want us first to start from where we left our last episode. But if you have not covered the previous episode, I really recommend that you go and first view the first episode that we started so that you can be able to rhyme what you're doing. Now, today I want to introduce a new thing. Hereby I'm going to teach you on how to create user accounts, whereby you're going to use what you call the icons we discussed there before. Remember I told you about the icons, and I said icons are they are pictorial representations on the desktop that are used to help us to be able to maneuver around the desktop. We listed examples like second bin, this PC, and the control panel. So today specifically we'll be focusing on how to create user account, and you're going to use what you call the icons. Remember, this was discussed on the previous episode. If you want to find more about these user icons, you can just go there and preview the video, and then you proceed with the current episode. So immediately I want us to create a user account. Double click on this control panel. So once you double click on it, you'll be able to see this option. So on top right, you can see user account. Click on it, and then again repeat by clicking on user account. Now, what are these user accounts? The user accounts are accounts that are used in a computer to at least to allow different people to use a computer with different passwords or restrictions. Now, there are only two types of accounts. We have the administrator and the local account. Administrator and the local account. So administrator account, it simply means it's the person who has full control of the computer, everything. But the standard account or the local account, he or she is limited with some of the things to be done in the computer. Therefore, he has no full authority. Like no uninstalling program from the computer, he cannot uninstall. He or she cannot, because he has no full authority. Now, how do we create this account? It's very simple. You simply move to what you call manage an account. So once you click on manage account, you can see there's some two accounts on my computer, one of them being 360, another one is exam account. So the two are accounts, but the first one is a local account or administrator, and the second one is a local account, which is also called a standard user. So for me to introduce a new account, I'm supposed to click and say add a new user in this PC settings. You click on it, immediately you'll see a pop-up window that telling you that we have family and other users of the family. So therefore you're supposed to move down where you are seeing add someone else to this PC. This plus sign, it simply means you want to add a new person. So you click on it. Once you click on it, there's a pop-up window that will come on the screen and showing you that now you can give some details inside about the account you want to add. For example, let's open what you call Bayo Training Studio as an account. What about the password? I can give a password, like now I can use the password to be 1 2 3 4 5 6. Then I have to repeat my password here, 1 2 3 4 5 6. On the far end you can see some eyes. This one I used to show if you click on it to confirm what the password you have typed is correct as it's supposed to be. So if I click that on, I can able to see my password. If I go back again and repeat the same process, I'll be able to see my password and the rhyming. So the following part is what we call the security questions. You have to click and answer them so they can able to get an account. So you click, for example, they're asking the first name of the pen that you know, you click it below and then say it's called a cut. And then what about the security question 2? They're asking the name of the city you're born. For example, in my case, I can simply say I was born in Nairobi. And also somebody can decide to add any place of birth or what you wish to use and type and enter. So we have security question 3, which is the last one. So you click on it and then also choose the what was your childhood nickname. So you click on it and then say my childhood nickname is Bayo. So once you're done and every field is filled, therefore you can be able to move the next part here. Remember, this security question they're asking here, they will assist you later in case maybe you have blocked your account you want to open. These are the questions they will be asking for you to be able to reset your account. So I'll simply say next. So once I'm done, I will find that the Bayo account, it has been done, what it has been created here. As simple as that. So once I'm done, I'll just click close and again say close. So how do we confirm that the account, it has been already saved? So it's very simple for you to be able to know that the account has been done, what it has been already created. So simply go to the control to the start window here and then click on it, and then there's another users here. You click on one user and you're able to see what you call what Bayo Training Studio. So it means you have successfully created an account and it's ready to be used as a normal account, as simple as that. Thank you so much for following along. I hope you have enjoyed, and please remember to subscribe and share these videos if you find they are very helpful, and keep on following along for the next episode. Thank you so much for watching. Today I want to teach you on how to change the account password. So simply, as we talked there before in the previous episode, we talked about the icons, and today I'm going to use this one icon called control panel. Right click and say open, then you move to the user account here, click on it again and repeat on user account. Then as you can see, there's admin account appearing here, so you move to what you call manage another account. So once you click on it, you'll be able to see the account that already exists in the computer, and therefore you're supposed to decide any account you wish to change the password. Click on it, exam account, then you say change password. So in this case, I'm supposed to provide the new password here, and I have to confirm the new password, and then I'll give the hint here of the new password. So once I'm done, I would simply say change, and the password will be automatically be changed. As simple as that. Thank you so much for watching, and keep posted.